They call it the $1 million meow from the Dacats who want to change crypto. These Dacats used to be grumpy, but they're not grumpy anymore. They're determined to not just change crypto, but to change movies, television, comic books, and video games. Ambitious goals for a group of crypto retail investors who came together only to have their project crash just as it was getting started, mostly because of this feisty, feline, grumpy cat.
That's right. Grumpy Cat Coin was the beginning of how our community started.
And almost ended.
True, it wasn't pretty. The wife was not happy with me.
This is Crypto Dad, one of the original investors in the DACAT community, which originally formed to support Grumpy Cat Coin.
Grumpy Cat Coin was going to be the next Pepe. That's what we all thought, and it actually got off to an amazing start.
And then?
The official trademark holder of the Grumpy Cat brand issued a cease and desist letter in the form of an NFT, and the project never recovered the momentum that it originally had at the beginning.
Why didn't you just sell and find a new crypto project?
Because we had the greatest community in crypto, and we weren't going to let it go.
And they didn't. Instead, they rebranded their project from Grumpy Cat Coin to Dacat Token on January 23rd, 2024. Dacat was their own intellectual property, and that opened up the doors for the community to become content creators and build their own brand, and now they could make all the products they wanted. The only problem was, unlike Grumpy Cat, which was a global brand, no one had ever heard of Dacat. You had to start from zero?
Not quite zero, because we had our core community. A core community that was, and still is, amazing.
If this man looks familiar, it's probably because you've seen him in the news as a powerful tech executive for a multi-billion-dollar tech firm. But he also is an investor in meme coins, including Dacat.
People ask me, you're worth millions. You're the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar tech firm.
So why are you investing in a meme coin like Dacat?
Because Dacat was special. Most meme coins and crypto projects are built on hype and not much else. What Dacat is doing that is different is to create a decentralized entertainment brand that allows creators to come in, create a Dacat-themed project, be it a comic book, web series, video game, or movie, and the community supports them. And this content helps raise the value of Dacat as an entertainment brand and crypto investment. And as the value of Dacat goes higher, we as a community now have even more capital to create more Dacat movies, comic books, toys, and video games, which keeps raising the value of Dacat.
One of the first projects created by the community was Dacat World, starring these two characters, Dacat and General Grin. You two really don't like each other, do you?
It's not our job to like each other. We get paid to hate and detest each other.
I would hate and detest you for free, Dacat, trust me.
The two rivals couldn't be more different. Dacat was a street urchin raised in an orphanage until he was recruited to be a Dacat World guardsman. General Grin is the privileged, fortunate son of the ruler of the Frog Empire and the heir apparent to take the Frog Empire over from his emperor father.
I represent the retail investor, the small business owner, the aspiring artist, all looking to better their lives and get ahead through hustle, hard work, grit, and maybe taking a crazy risky chance or two in life. General Grin, on the other hand, represents the rigged game, where incompetent, undeserving buffoons are allowed to keep and retain power over the little guy through nepotism, greed, and social constraints.
Do I really have to sit here and listen to this nonsense? Sorry, not sorry, but this interview is over. You'll be hearing from my lawyers soon. Bye.
With the initial success of Dacat World, Dacat has managed to attract some heavy hitter investors, like Detexon, the storied oil man from El Paso and owner of the Dallas Dacat football team. You're not new to business, are you?
Been in the trenches since I was a 12-year-old paperboy slinging copies of the El Paso Times on 100-degree driveways on my 10-speed.
And now you own a business empire and a private jet.
I do, and I can assure you the view is much better from 40,000 feet in the air with a margarita rather than getting chased by a pit bull that broke off from its rusty old chain.
So what makes you think that a small, decentralized meme community like Dacat can compete with major Hollywood movie studios?
I'd turn that question around, ma'am. How are Hollywood studios going to compete with Dacat? It used to be you needed millions of dollars in the structure of the Hollywood distribution system to get your motion pictures and TV shows to the people, whether it was in movie theaters or on network or cable TV. But digital online distribution like YouTube, X, and Instagram changed all that. Anyone in the world can watch a DACAT entertainment product. And with AI, we can create content at a fraction of the price it would cost a Hollywood producer.
But not everyone is a fan of AI, including this DACAT World character, Paper Hands. You love paper comics.
Adore them, and I'll do anything within or outside of the law to protect the heritage of paper-printed comic books.
Yet here you are as a part of DACAT World, a project that largely owes its existence to AI.
True, but I'm here to remind people that paper is important, paper is precious, and that once the Dacat brand is established as an industry leader, there will be plenty of paper Dacat comic books written and drawn by human hands.
But for now, you use AI.
When we have to, yes. The thing is, Dacat isn't going to be stopped. We aren't going to quit. We are going to do whatever we have to do to tell our stories. And if others join in and invest in Dacat, they will help grow a decentralized brand that doesn't answer to corporate honchos. It only answers to the fans.
Dacat is the fans franchise. We are made up of the fans, by the fans for the fans.
Of the fans, by the fans, for the fans. Dacat is an entertainment franchise that promises to let the investor fans benefit from the success of their products. Unprecedented in Hollywood and comics, where the creators and corporations keep all the money generated from the traditional legacy brands. But will it work, you ask? Well, since April 8, 2025 to the production of this broadcast in early August 2025, the value of Dacat has gone up over 600%, which means since early April 2025, Dacat has outperformed Bitcoin and every Fortune 500 company, including Apple, Disney, Amazon, and Netflix. A good time to sell your Dacat, right? You'd think that, but not according to this Dacat investor. You're not selling your Dacat?
Not right now, no. We still have a long way to go as a community, and frankly, we're just having too much fun to sell right now.
But someone might say, you're a dad and you should really think about your wife and kids and sell while you are ahead.
I am thinking of my wife and kids, actually. And that's why I don't sell. That's why I hold my Dacat for now.
Do you hold a grudge against Grumpy Cat?
No, I don't actually. Technically, I wouldn't exist if they hadn't done what they did.
What would you say to them?
I would say thank you, and that they should probably buy some Dacat if they were smart.
In this digital maze, a feline takes the stage. Dacat, the warrior of crypto age, with claws